On this episode of Geek Dad Life, we're going to crack open a case of Ghostbusters Mini-Puft Surprise from Hasbro and try to answer the question of which Mini-Puft is in which canister of marshmallow goo. Hey everybody, and welcome to Geek Dad Life. It's your host, Jay Glatfelter here. I have been enjoying finding and hunting for all of the new Ghostbusters Afterlife merchandise at Targets and Walmarts. And one of the things I was most looking forward to were these little canisters of marshmallow goo that had a special exclusive Mini-Puft inside. The main reason being it definitely evokes the feel of the old school ectoplasms that we had as a kid. Now, if we do a size comparison, you can see that the Stay Puft Marshmallow can is smaller than the ectoplasm can, but they definitely still evoke the feel of the old school sets. You have the Ghostbusters logo on the top, just like the ectoplasm, as well as some fun artwork around the sides. And then inside you have, this is marshmallow goo, and this of course is the classic ectoplasm. Either way, really thought these were a neat thing for collectors and just anybody that just loves Ghostbusters to be able to pick up and kind of have that same experience that we had as kids with the ectoplasm canisters. So I believe these are going to be a retail release just about anywhere, but these have been hitting Targets recently. And I went to one of my local Targets and they still had a full case that sat there for over a day. So I saw it as my opportunity to pick up the entire case and try to answer the question of which Mini-Puffs are going to be in which can. Now, as I was examining this case of different canisters, I did notice that there was a unique stamp on the side of each canister that had a number that I think might associate with which Mini-Puft is inside. Now, when you look on the case, it tells you that there are 6 unique Mini-Puffs that are kind of mystery packed inside. But my hope is that because of those numbers on the side, if you find these in the wild and you're trying to collect the complete set, you'll be able to just pick out the ones that you're looking for instead of having to buy them randomly and maybe get doubles that you may not want. So that is my hope of doing this video, is to help answer the question of which Mini-Puft is inside which can. And so that way, if you're hunting for these, you can get the exact Mini-Puft that you want. So the number pattern that I saw was at the very end of this kind of trail of numbers and letters. There was a single number associated with each row and kind of column of canisters. So if this is a brand new open case like this one was, it's ordered odd numbers on top, even numbers on the bottom. So on the very top row, the 2 cans sitting here were numbered 1. The middle 2 cans on the top were numbered 3 at the end. And the 2 cans on the side here were numbered 5. And then on this bottom row, there were the even numbers, these 2 being numbered, ending in the number 2, these 2 ending in the number 4, and these 2 ending in the number 6. Now, my theory is since there's 6 unique Mini-Puffs, those numbers correlate with which canister of marshmallow goo has a specific Mini-Puft inside. So that's my theory. Now let's try to put it to the test and see if we can predict which Mini-Puft is inside each one. I don't know which one is in each one at this point in time, but if my theory proves true, there will be a different one on each can on this top row. So let's put it into practice and see how it goes. So I have my youngest son, Alex, here. Do you love Stay Puft? Yeah, he loves Stay Puft. He's gonna help me open up this case to see which Mini-Puffs are inside. You ready, Alex? All right, let's do it. All right, which one do you want to open first? You pick. Which one? Oh, all right. So we're doing what would be number 4 in the case. This is number 4 in the case. Ew, it is very gooey. And it looks like, oh, so it's like a case it's in a little baggie.
Your hands are all goo now.
I know. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh.
Look.
Oh.
It's sticking out.
It is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
The mystery Mini-Puft. Here, Alex, you take it off. So in container 4, we got the rocket blasting Mini-Puft. That's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna do container number 2.
I love marshmallows.
So much marshmallows. All right, Alex, do the honors. What was in canister number 2? Oh,
It's with a cracker.
looks like a piece of s'more. So yeah, this is so in number 2, we have a Mini-Puft eating a chocolate bar. Very cute.
Is this number?
This is number 1. So this is canister number 1. Oof.
It's not much deeper.
Yeah, this one's not as, but it'll still be a pain in the neck to get out.
Look at that.
So again, one of the bummer of the bags is that it sticks to the bag, so keeping your marshmallow goo kind of contained inside without making a big mess of it is very hard. Mystery bag number 1. What do we got in can number 1? Oh, it's a melted mini.
Yeah. Melted one.
It's a melted one. All right, let's open it up. You melted.
It's a melted mini.
I know. It's so silly.
When did he melt?
I don't know. Maybe he went on a frying pan or something.
He melted when he got on the ball.
Oh my
When he
goodness.
got under the ball. And
All right, Alex. Let's. Ooh.
this
Whoa.
one. Whoa.
Holy moly.
And what can be in that one?
I don't know. What's in this one?
Ooh, look. He has
A pencil? All right, so number 6 was the Mini-Puft with a pencil. So that is number 6. Looks like my theory is proving true. Each ending number has a different Mini-Puft inside. All right. Again, if you're trying to find this at home,
I count them and then that one said 5.
numbers right there on the side. Why am I dripping with goo?
So gooey.
Ah. Ugh. Ah. Yeah, you don't want this getting into your carpets because holy moly, this is sticky. Very sticky. You can kind of get it rolling eventually and kind of get it off your fingers and stuff, but it is like really sticky and stringy. Oh, what is that one doing? Little drummer boy. So this is number 3. This is number 3. Last can. This is can number 5 on the back row that we've done. And so far, each numbered can has had a different Mini-Puft inside. Woo. All right, this is the last one.
Last
Can number 5.
can number 5.
Number 5.
Now what can be in that one?
I don't know. It's you to find out. Go ahead. Oh,
Went on the fire. Went on fire. It's gonna melt.
yeah.
It's gonna melt.
He's
Like this one is.
this one's awesome because he's like on fire, and the fire is translucent, so it's like kind of see-through.
He's fire and he's gonna melt like this one.
You're right. He probably will melt like that one. All right. So there you have it. We were able to get every single different version of the blind bag Mini-Puffs inside these top 6 canisters. So you can use this picture as your guide to see which one you want to get. And it's numbered 1 through 6. And that number will be the last number that you'll find on that number stamp underneath the lid on the white plastic canister. Overall, this is a lot of fun to do with my 3-year-old son, Alex. We had a great time. Some criticisms, though, I would say, is the marshmallow goo is really, really sticky. You know, being a parent, I would not want to let any of my kids play with this stuff unsupervised because it literally got everywhere. The other thing is these are a little pricey. You're pushing, you know, after tax over $6 a canister. You know, it is a nice little minifigure. And yes, you get a canister of, you know, goo, but the slime isn't really all that usable. And, you know, the minifigure is cute, but it's not $6 cute. So those are my negatives, but the positives outweigh the negatives for me because one, it's just a great nostalgia trip. The fact I could share it with my 3-year-old son was a blast, and we had a really good good time, opening up the canisters and being excited to find what was inside. Definitely check out some of my other videos. I'm reviewing just about every single retail release for Ghostbusters Afterlife. So if you liked this video and want me to do more like it, hit that like button. And if you want to see when those episodes drop, click the subscribe button and that bell icon. Until next time, hasta luego and goodbye. Good job, Alex.
And good job. Open it up.
Thanks, buddy.